The seed
Hello,
is
everyone. Welcome to the MetConst Olympics. This event is the Metroid Zero Mission Randomizer, second randomizer.
Yes, it's week 2 of the Metroid Zero Mission Randomizer event. My name is Jiffy, and I'm joined with Secret Agent Clunk.
Hello.
So we're just going to have to give the racers a bit of time to prepare because we're giving them the seed right away.
Yep. What's going on with Saffron stream?
Yeah,
It looks like some TAS crap right there.
it's the demos.
Oh, it's the,
he's tabbed out,
yeah.
and it's showing the demos. That's all.
Yeah.
So as usual.
No, you go first.
Oh, okay. As usual, the runners have to both get Ice Beam and Plasma Beam to beat the game, and everything. If you look at the Saffron's view stream, you can see the different modes you've got.
So, what's going to be the fast time and slow time for this?
We've got 50 minutes for the early time, for fast time, and we've got 2 hours for the late time.
All right. Wow, 2 hours. That's a lot of wiggle room.
Yep. Well, you never really know with these kind of things. Of course, people playing on normal difficulty, which is nightmare in this case. Obviously, all the text is randomized as well as the music, which is quite a joy for some people.
Thankfully, I don't have to hear the random music. Kind of drives me nuts, to be honest.
Of course, you guys get a selection of music that's played already.
Yep.
So, right now we are starting because all the runners are ready now.
All right.
So 10 seconds for starting.
Woo. Shall I do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's a go.
Here we go. Oh, wasn't a Vacant Shade. Vacant Shade has gone completely wrong. He's
Oh, did we lose him?
I will go talk to him.
And for those of you who don't know, that text is from Team Rocket. So everyone for start is going to be getting cheeseburger belt in this case instead of ball.
Had to fix that. Vacant Shade's back in the race.
Cool. Now
there
are people who are going to go for missiles or long beam first. Now, if they're not careful, long beam can wind up being a trap, and you get stuck there if you don't have missiles or long beam to get out, or bombs.
Now you can see Saffron is going for a save before he goes to the long beam item, because if there's a small chance that you can mess up and get stuck if there's an item that won't let you get out of long beam's item, so he's saving just in case. It's quite a safe strat.
Yes. That way you don't have to deal with the intro again.
And you can see multiple players are going for the 2 items at the side just to check to see what they are. The one that's saying gravity is behind the speed boost part. Pikmin's collecting missiles from Longbeam, so is Saffron.
Yep.
Right.
Now they can both get out.
Contendo kind of is taking his time, just taking it slow. Vacant is obviously hoping to improve after last time's fiasco. Hopefully this time we won't have any stream issue with Dopey.
Right.
Pikmin appears to be going ahead, going straight to the worm. Now it's best to go kill the worm and get bombs, hopefully before the hives, and then you can just come to the hives back later. However, there might be some good items behind those points for them to collect.
Yes. My own personal route, I do like to go for checking the back of Brinstar, just because it helps get a little bit of extra to help me go through Kraid or Norfair if I need to go to either one of them.
Pikmin and Saffron both have bombs. Saffron was waiting for the worm item, although Pikmin went to grab it first. Vacant and Contender are also killing the worm.
Looks like Pikmin's going to be going for upper Brinstar.
It seems so, yes. Vacant appears to be low on missiles. He might not get the worm this first time. But it doesn't matter because the item in it isn't terribly good. Saffron's going straight to Kraid.
Just
Connor's
getting
also...
missiles from worm is not that great.
Yep, they're both missed out on the worm, sadly.
Pikmin giving up on going to that upper room with the missiles. That normally has missiles, but could have something else for this.
They're both just going straight to Kraid.
Going back down. Yeah.
Saffron collecting a few super missiles while he can. Vacant and Contender are probably going to go towards the one. All Contender isn't going. Contender's going straight to Kraid. He must have seen the route. But Vacant might end up going towards the bombs item to go kill the worm a second time. We shall see. Yep, he is doing so.
It's good that they're picking up those supers because it'll make getting rid of Kraid a lot easier.
Absolutely. You only need 4 super, 2 tanks, so 3 super missiles to kill Kraid really quickly.
Yep. Connor checking the 2 items down here in Brinstar on the side. Sometimes you can get some good items at early supers.
And of course, you see
one of them's a missile.
You see, Gravity Suit is the item that you need to Shine Spark to get to, so you need High Jump and Speed Booster to get them.
Yes. You need High Jump because that gives you Spring Ball to allow you to Ball Spark.
Yep.
That's actually a very annoying spark to get those early supers, but if you're speed running Zero Mission, they can be quite helpful.
Now, I'm not sure where Contender is going. He's probably getting some extra supers before going to Kraid. Saffron's pulling ahead and going straight to the worm.
Vacant Shade going for those supers that the bugs are denying him from. Generally, it's easier to kill the hives before going for those.
Yeah, Pikmin has also died. Although
that's not good.
He saved recently, as he realized he was low on energy.
That is very good that he saved. Safety saves are always helpful in randos like this, because you never know what you might run into or how badly you might mess up.
Yep.
And plus, sometimes it might just be faster to reset than it is to just go back the way you came.
Yep, there are a few cases where this is the case. Criteria is in the main one, where Paragrip item is. Saffron has clicked Speed Booster, which is one very useful item from getting around.
Indeed. Vacant Shade looking to do the back of Brinstar. Good personally, I think that's a good idea.
It's a good idea in this run, yes, because there are actually a lot of useful items in this run that way.
Yes, I believe. Well, I don't want to spoil it. So
the runners shouldn't be watching anyway, so hopefully they won't stream tonight.
Oh. So there should be, if I remember right, both Power Grip and High Jump are back here.
Yep.
And remember, we're going to need High Jump to. They're going to need High Jump to get at least to. High Jump is one part of getting to gravity. I'm sorry.
Yeah. High Jump.
I'm really struggling to speak today.
High Jump and Power Grip make maneuverability very, very easy, especially in Norfair. It means you don't have to do like many bomb jumps. You can see Pikmin and Contender were struggling with the bomb jumps already. If they had Power Grip and High Jump, they wouldn't struggle at all. Safi has Charge Beam. He skips it because Charge Beam is useless.
Yes, because half the time you just use missiles.
Missiles Missiles definitely outdo the beams. The only thing Charge Beam is useful is a pseudo Screw Attack. But even then, Screw Attack absolutes that.
Contendo turning on the power to the zip lines.
Yep, Vacant has missed the worm a second time. Although he's going to get the extra items, which will help him.
Pikmin finally getting past that bomb jump. That is a rough bomb jump.
Yeah.
Because not only do you have the shot block, but you also have the bugs too. And you have to get it's getting the angle right as well. It's not always easy. Bacon Shade on his way to Bomb's room.
Yep. Saffron is just checking a few items around. He's got speed boost, so you can actually collect some of these. They're very helpful for later on.
Oh yes. Contendo out of ammo with Worm. Should have picked up some more if he could have.
Yeah, it's the only drawback of going to Kraid early is you won't have enough items to kill the acid worm unless you happen to get like 6 super missiles or something. Which can happen, and a lot of the time it does.
Or if you get Long Beam, because you can use Long Beam to actually hurt Acid Worm.
Yeah. Now, Safi is saving right before he goes down into the lake. Because he's checking the item there. Although he doesn't have much energy, so he might actually not reach it in time. We shall see.
Indeed. Down the bottom of the lake is a Shine Spark puzzle where you have to ball spark to get through some speed boost blocks to get to an item. And it's just a missile.
So he's reset.
The trolliest item.
Contender's gotten out and Pikmin is now facing the worm again. Again, the same issue with the ammo. So Safi,
Correct.
Contendo, and Pikmin having issues with ammo. It's the problem with the route, really. It's RNG.
I feel like early on you should definitely be picking up missiles for this.
Of course.
Because especially if you don't have long beam or any beam at all, it just helps clear through enemies much faster.
Absolutely.
As well. And plus, again, Acid Worm is you want all the ammo you can get.
You might as well collect enough missiles so you can do the Zepatites very, very quickly. Because
that too.
If you just have missiles, the tank and the Zepatites take 48. And use 7 on the brain, for example. That's if you're just partitioning the missiles and supers on their own. But if you're using Mother Brain stress, I don't exactly know if you're mixing up missiles and supers for the eye.
For the eye, can't you just use Charge Beam, or is that Spooky Mission I'm getting confused with?
Yeah, I think it's Spooky Mission, yes. Saffron gets Wave Beam, which is quite useful because he has Speed and Wave, which makes Norfair much more traversable.
Yes, it does. Because now he can easily explore the middle part of Norfair, that's like in between Upper Norfair and Ridley.
Yep.
And he doesn't have to go all the way back to get out. He can now just go through it.
Which is very good in case there's an item there, which there happens to be in this case, which they need.
Bacon Shade going and checking various suits room. With that can also be kind of tricky, especially without Power Grip, but he has Power Grip and High Jump.
Safi got the Kraid. Oh, he just got the Kraid quick kill. Messed up the 3rd super, got the 4th.
Almost missed it, yeah, that's rough.
Just comes with practice and really.
So funny thing about bosses like Kraid and Mother Brain is you can actually charge a Shine Spark while they're dying, because it's just a solid wall, but that allows you to run. So it's more like a pseudo wall. And this can be helpful in Kraid's case, where if you don't want to go for his item at all, you can just Shine Spark out.
Absolutely, yep. Good thing
It doesn't help as
Saffron...
much with... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Saffron has Speed Booster here, which really helps getting around, especially out of Kraid. It would also very much help if Saffron didn't go for the zipline, which some runs can, depending on if you go to Ridley fast. But it really depends. You could go for the chain spark out. He hasn't got it.
There's a chain spark out of Kraid?
Yeah, if you charge a Shine Spark at the bottom and then jump up, and then Shine Spark across the lake, it works great.
Huh. I don't think I've ever done that.
It's quite precise.
You know.
Pikmin's collecting a
now-
few more items, it seems.
Yes. This is one of the slower items to check for sure because you have to go and use the little ball spark hits to break the blocks to get to the item.
Next crate, and Connor gets it very seamlessly.
Nice. Always feels good to get a quick kill on Kraid, whether it's super or zero mission.
Absolutely, yeah.
Just
Now
getting him out of the way and be like, denied.
Now, if you guys remember from last week when Vacant was actually on the stream, Vacant had a lot of issues with the bomb jumping and ended up dying a lot of times, especially when they had no power grip or no high jump. But now they have power grip and high jump, they'll be able to make up a lot of time, hopefully. He does get the worm as well, which is very good.
Did he just super that worm?
Yes, he did.
I missed that. Best way to get rid of the worm. Just super him in the face and then he's done.
Connor has fun with the Shine Spark.
Yeah, completely missing it.
Yeah, you just have to charge at the bottom and then just jump up. You don't need to do any wall jumping stuff.
2 blocks away from the wall.
What's interesting is none of the runners other than Vacant have any energy tanks.
Yeah, that can be a bit rough for Randomizer. And it looks like Vacant is instead of going to Kraid, he's going to Norfair.
Absolutely. Saffron is now going to explore the rest of Brinstar to go check out the items to see if Ice or Plasma are around.
Once he gets high jump, he'll. Oh, he never found out where gravity was, did he?
Don't think so. Pikmin has got the quick kill on Kraid. Good job.
But once Saffron goes and gets high jump, he will be able to go and get gravity suit.
Oh yes, absolutely.
And then he'll have his first suit, which honestly, all you really need is gravity.
Yeah, it allows you to check a few more items in Kraid and Norther, like the one he showed off and died to.
Vacant Shade going to exploring some more Norfair, collecting some missiles.
He appears to be going up. Chozo Ruins next.
He'll be able to get very suit up there.
Yep, quite a nice item, especially when this run has so few E-tanks right now, even though Vacant has a few now.
Yes.
Right.
It looks like a bunch of the E-tanks are hidden in Norfair this route.
Yeah. So the runners have to be quite conservative with their energy.
Indeed.
Contender is either going to head to Norfair or finish off Criteria. Same with Pikmin when he finishes off Kraid. The runners won't be finding Ice and Plasma for quite a while, it would seem.
No. I actually had a hard time finding Ice Beam just on using the maps themselves. It's like, where is this thing?
Yeah, it's interesting where it is. It's not terribly out of the way.
No. This actually isn't too bad of a seed compared to some of the seeds I was hoping you test out earlier.
Yeah, Vacant has a Various suit now.
That'll help.
And Saffron also has Long Beam, I believe, now.
Yes.
And now he's safe.
One of the advantages to actually exploring around is you can find things like Long Beam. Long Beam not only increases your range, but it also increases your damage as well.
Now Saffron is again saving before going to check the Various suit location, because he can reset and just come down straight away rather than having to swim across in the acid. Contender's going straight to Norfair, it seems, so he's missing out on some of the E-tanks and the power grip.
Yeah, sometimes it's just easier to go and check the other areas instead of checking areas that could just have missiles.
Yeah.
But in that case, I think it'd just be better to save and restart. Although, going the back route through Brinstar, you could just bomb jump up to various suits hallways and go back through.
True. Now, Pikmin is going also to North Air. Likely just following slightly behind Contender. If Contender makes mistakes, then Pikmin can catch up. Saffron might be losing time by actually going to check the main part of Brinstar, but if Pikmin and Contender don't find Plasma or Ice, then they will also lose time. So it really depends. It's quite a close one, this is.
However, this means that Saffron also can get an extra E-Tank or two.
Oh, he's rather choosing to reset than keep the tank?
Yep. You don't need that much energy, especially when Gravity is right around the corner. He won't lose any energy to Zodia as Acid Dive.
Right.
Or Lava Dive, even, not Acid. It's Lava.
As long as he actually remembers to look around and check for it.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's on the main route. He just needs to do a little chain ball spark, and that's all.
It's actually very easy to check that room anyways, because you can check the exit of that room to see what's behind the speed boost blocks.
Yep.
Which I'm actually surprised I haven't seen very many of our contestants actually checking that. The only
Some
one
of
who
them,
checked, I believe, was Great Pikmin.
yeah, some of them have. They definitely check the one on the right, because the one on the right is much easier to check. Because
Right.
there's a platform underneath, whereas on the left, there's a platform above. And this requires a bit more of a tricky wall jump to get up to. Saffron is going for the ball spark, it seems.
All right, and he's gonna be rewarded with gravity.
Yep. A Wii keyboard.
Enjoy some of the text rando and the flavor text.
Yep. How the text render works is the items have a suffix and a prefix, and there's a list of suffixes and a list of prefixes, and they're all matched together to give a random combination of text. So it's different every time. And then for the cutscenes and item descriptions, those are just copy pasted from a file. So there's a few cutscene texts that are quite funny.
Contendo looking really confused why he couldn't wall jump off that wall. I'm pretty sure the reason why he couldn't wall jump off that wall is because there is a morph tunnel there.
Yep.
So he was trying to wall jump up off of air, and because he doesn't have power grip, he didn't see it either.
You have to be very tricky with the wall jump and go off the bottom part. It's very strange.
Yeah.
No, I'm not sure.
It just looked like he didn't know where to wall jump off of, and he looked like he was wildly and confusedly trying to wall jump off of it.
Safi is going straight for Norfolk. That's unusual of him. Usually he'd go check Trezor Ruins. I have a feeling he's listening to us. If you're
he does have gravity suit.
If you're listening, Safi, crouch twice. No, but he could check it for ice and plasma, which could be there.
That's true. But they're not.
Give me a sec.
Actually checking to see if one of the contestants is cheating.
To slander Saffron for listening to us.
I don't think he actually was. That'd be funny, but I doubt he would. Yeah, looks like the only useful thing Kratia does have is that it has various suit.
Yep.
So Saffron making the good call, unknowingly making the good call to not go to Chozo Ruins because he has gravity.
Unknowingly or knowingly, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
That, or he could be trying to save some time on the other guys.
That would also make sense.
Because Contender and Pikmin would get ahead if he went to Quiteria instead. And bear in mind, Saffron has a very solid time from week 1. He got a time of... let me check. He got a time of 54 minutes and 9 seconds. So maybe he's taken some more risky strats this time around.
That's actually not a bad time.
Yeah. It's only 4 minutes behind the low time.
Indeed.
He's getting very
He's
solid
going straight for
Imago.
Ridley too.
Yeah, very solid Imago as well. Perfect. Even without space or ice beam, he's done very well with that. You have to wall jump and either shoot directly forward or aim upwards for a quick one, even though that's more risky and more chance of missing. Yeah. Vacant is also heading straight to Ridley. Now, the problem with going to mid-Norfair is if you want to access Ridley, you can either go the back way, which everyone has done so far, or will be doing so far, or you have to go through all of Norfair, and you need Speed Booster, you might need Wave Beam. There are strats you can do that don't need Wave Beam, but they're quite difficult. You need Speed
No,
and Wave
you don't need Wave Beam. You just need Speed Booster to get out through the bot. Oh, wait, actually, no, you do need Wave Beam for the worms.
Yeah, yes. Well, you need Wave Beam to actually destroy the Speed Boost blocks in the room before the worms. There is a strat, again, we don't need Wave Beam, but again, it's very difficult. And I don't think the randomizer recognizes it as a strategy. So it won't be able to hide Plasma there without Wave or Speed.
Right.
So as far as the run's concerned, you need Speed and Wave to check there. So the best way is just to go straight to Ridley through the back way that Pigman and Connor are both taking right now.
Well, you can check Middle Norfair without them. You just have a long walk back.
If
Absolutely.
you find anything useful.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can just save beforehand and just reset if you don't find anything good.
Yeah.
But in this case, they're gonna want it. They're gonna want to have to go back there.
Pigman going for an interesting Shrine Spark.
Saffron going for the 4-item.
The crazy box. Yep.
Yeah.
And there's nothing useful. If you morph ball there, it actually lowers the screen, so you can check the item without actually having to go down, which saves time. It's very good. Pikmin has gotten the slug. Vacant Shade is going the normal way around Norfair, and he will find Ice Beam very soon.
Looks like so far as no one is checking the Mago. No one wants to check the layer, the bug. Half the time he doesn't have anything good anyways. So it's just better to skip them, because by now you usually have super missiles, or you can go the back way through Ridley.
And Saffron has gotten Space Jump. Vacant also has Ice by now. He's found it in that location. Contender and Pikmin are also in Ridley.
Saffron is pretty much almost ready to go beat the game. Just
Almost.
Plasma. Did he pick up Ice Beam? No, he went the back way, right?
Yeah, he hasn't picked up Ice Beam yet. So he'll probably go and collect it now. He could go for the Speed Boost bits, or he could not. We shall see. He might even go for the Ice Clip. It'll be nice to see the Ice Clip.
I've never seen an Ice Clip in Zero Mission.
Hey, Saffron, do the Ice Clip. If he's listening. Let's do some reverse psychology on him. Saffron, don't do the Ice Clip. If he's listening. If he's listening, he will do the Ice Clip to contradict it. And now we're just confusing him.
Or he's just confused. He's going to watch back on the replay and be really confused. Be like, what are you guys talking about?
So Saffron is going for the Shrine Spark, which is very good. Going to check every single item we can. Pikmin, Contender, and Vacant are all going to Ridley right now. They're all converging on Ridley at almost the same time. Vacant has to get this jump, otherwise he might be quite annoyed and might go back around again. Oh, he has grip, so he can just run straight across, which he didn't do. He's morphing instead, which works, I guess.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't even realize that was something you could do. Just morph ball and hold forward.
But yeah, that jump is very tricky. If you miss it, you have to go all the way back around, and
Yeah.
sometimes you just feel like not going back through it, and then you end up missing something important.
Pikmin did the other way of doing it, where he spams shots and spin jumps at the same time, so he can
jump extend.
Yes, jump extending. Let's see if Contender gets it too. Saffron's getting Ice Beam now. Kappa Cannon. Can we get Kappa in the chat? Can we get a copper?
Kappa.
A copper? A poggers, that's what I meant to say.
Oh. I remember back in the Super Metroid Randomizer days, the reserve tanks were replaced with Kappa faces because everyone hates reserve tanks.
Yes, I remember. Saffron is not going for the ice clip, and that's a shame. We don't get to see it.
Dang.
Nintendo, Pikmin, and Vacant are all going to Ridley right now. And they're all getting the items because they're all very, very low on E-Tanks and supers, I believe. Although Pikmin and Nintendo, they don't have power grip, so it'll be very difficult to get the super that is right below them.
The only one who's actually really set on E-Tanks right now is Vacant.
Oh, did Saffron do the ice clip? Did we miss it?
I think I missed it too.
I think we missed it. Or Saffron did an ice clip. I think. Or he speed boosted, I'm not sure.
Oh, no, he speed boosted. I saw that part.
Oh, right. Yeah, he speed boosted. So he must have got the map then. Map! Wait, no, he didn't, because he doesn't have the map.
Huh.
Interesting.
I'll have to check the replay on that one.
Yeah, we'll do. Pikmin and Contender are now getting Space Jump, and Vacant is now killing Ridley. They've all got 10 supers, so they can all pummel Ridley and tickle him.
Wow, three Ridleys at the same time.
Let's see if Safi checks in Margot. He is going to check in Margot.
Seems like Nintendo and Pikmin are tied so far.
Absolutely, yeah. Vacant is slightly ahead, but he hasn't done Kraid, so in that case, he is behind.
Yes. Saffron should now hopefully go through Norfair and check. I think he might be checking Mago first, though.
Yeah, he's going to a market check.
Otherwise, it'd be faster to take the Shine Spark up to Screw Attack, since he has Speed Booster.
Yeah. He's resetting it.
He wants to go up there anyways.
Yeah. And we'll see if he does save strats, because if he doesn't get Plasma Beam in Norfair, then he'll have to reset to... although he doesn't, because he has Wave from Street Booster. He's alright in this case. Although, I don't know. I'm not sure what... I'd say saving is faster. Yeah, we'll see.
We shall see in part 2, to be continued.
Pikmin and Contender are going for the Shrine Sparks. Saffron's going straight down to get to the early the intended Screw Attack route, I mean.
Yes. And so far, it actually looks like Saffron is the only one with almost said Space Jump. The only one with Gravity Suit at the moment.
Yeah. Which makes checking out of the items much easier.
Very much. Plus, he has the damage reduction as well.
Absolutely, yep.
Realizing he may as well pick up that E-Tank since he went in the room and he has to go back out anyways. Plus, it'll help for the end of the game.
Saffron's not doing save strats just in case. Bacon is reset Margot. Pikmin is likely leaving Ridley now. Has gotten ahead on Contender, who has struggled with getting some of the Shrine Spark items.
Yeah, they can be a bit tricky, but they're not necessary in this route, thankfully.
Now, Contender can either leave Ridley to get some time back, or he can go check the item in the bottom left, which it looks like he's going for that bottom left item. Not sure yet. Saffron is checking a few items underneath, and he's going to reset. Yep. There we go. Pikmin is also going for the Amargo strat. Vacant is taking a different way out of Norfair, interestingly. He's likely going to have to check Norfair from the front. He probably doesn't know about the screw attack entrance.
Well, remember, he doesn't have Speed Booster yet.
Oh, yes, that's right. Because Speed Booster is in Kraid.
Oh, geez, did I just transmit my yawn over the internet? Even though I've been quiet about it.
Contenders.
Pikmin taking the same route as Saffron, getting out of Norfair.
Yep. Saffron checking Forbidden Lake. The only person who can because of gravity.
Yes. Oh, that's a very pretty color scheme that Forbidden Lake was this time.
Yeah.
I like the light blue lava with the deep blue tiles.
Yeah, of course.
Sometimes you get some banging color schemes with the item randos because they also can do palette randomizers as well.
Absolutely.
Some of them look very nice.
Saffron now is plasma.
So looks like Saffron is going to be the cold hands.
Cold hands.
Saffron is the one in the lead right now, and it looks like he's going to be. I'm assuming he's going to be making a beeline straight for Turian.
We shall see. He might get some more super missiles because of the RNG droids. Contender
or E-tanks as well.
Of course. I mean, E-tanks aren't that important because he has a gravity suit. He might go and get Vario, we shall see. Or could make a beeline for the end. Contender is struggling with the item to check because he has no power grip. In fact, the item is possible, but very, very difficult.
Yes, it is. I believe I've done it like once without power grip.
Yeah, I've done it once. It was awful. He's leaving because it's awful. He needs to bomb jump here as well.
I'd say our runners got lucky that power grip was actually on route in this run. I've done so many item randomizers with Zero Mission where there just hasn't been a power grip like in my way. So I've had to go through the game without it, and it's rough.
Yeah.
Unlike this game was made around the ability to grab ledges and stuff. Unlike Super Metroid, you can go through Super Metroid and be perfectly fine because it was designed for it. But this game, it heavily wants you to have power grip for the majority of the game. So it can be a bit rough without it.
Yeah. Sure, Saffron's going now.
Not having it means you have to go and bomb jump or wall jump in various places to get around it.
Absolutely, yep. Pikmin is struggling to get the one item in the edge of the room because he has no power grip nor gravity. So he has to freeze the bug to get across.
Saffron hopefully making his way out of Norfair. Contendo check and Imago.
Vacant appears to have died, I think.
I didn't even see what he died to. It's possible he restarted.
He could have done, although he hasn't saved, which is a problem. Contendo is killing Imago. Shame on him.
Is he memeing us?
He's memeing us.
Either that or he really wants that E-tank.
Maybe. He is quite low on energy and has no gravity suit. So he does need some energy to get through Shazodia. Especially with no plasma. He's probably getting quite worried.
Yeah, it looks like Saffron's beelining for the end of the game.
As you should do. I mean, no matter what the equipment you get, and Pikmin's not plasma, no matter what the equipment you have, as soon as you get ice and plasma, you should just head straight to the end of the game because the game is beatable with as few items as possible.
Yes.
Where you could use screw attack, you can use missiles, an alternate path. Where you could use space jump, you could bomb jump, for example. Game is possible with just morph ball, bombs, and ice beam, and power grip in the vanilla sense because of the vine.
Zero Mission is so non-linear, but it's it's semi-linear, but there's so many sequence breaks you can do with it. Like for example, you can go through the whole game without long beam or power grip. I once tried going without ice beam, and all that that ended poorly.
Absolutely, yep.
Because you need it for the Metroids.
Now, Pikmin is probably going to go to the end of the game. Now, Safi's going for the RNG droids. He seems to be quite good on energy and super missiles so far.
Yeah, these Metroid for some reason do not like dropping supers. I guess you could say they're not super Metroids.
Yeah, that's why we call them RNG droids, because they never drop any good supers. And if you take any damage, they will favor energy every single time. So you have to do this.
Get it? They're zero droids.
Yeah. So you have to really go through without taking any damage.
Yeah. That way you can conserve as much ammo as possible.
Absolutely.
Or, yeah. Thankfully, there are some Rinkas that'll drop supers and normal missiles, so you don't get stuck.
You can actually get super missiles from the weak Rinkas. It's just like a 2% chance. It's very, very weak. Very, very low chance. I think it's like 10% from the green Rinkas. You can see
those are definitely the ones to farm.
Saffron has very few super missiles. He needs about 7 to do the brain really quickly. And he's got that. He's got 6 will do, because he can use missiles on the brain for 1 round.
Yep, or he could kill a green Rinka for another super, which he's
Maybe.
not going to be doing.
He's just going straight for it.
Yep.
Pikmin is now heading straight to the end of the game. He isn't actually checking the rest of Boonstar. So he's going to be the most under-equipped in this case. Saffron's going straight for the brain, messes up the jump. You can see what Saffron does instead is he shoots 4 missiles, then a super into the eye. Then it's dead.
That definitely would be the faster way, wouldn't it?
It's the faster way, but using 1 super is safer, I'd say. He doesn't get the shine spot.
I also want to note, I do have MST stream pulled up, and it looks like he's also in Taurine, but he does not have plasma.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting. Oh. Stepping on hallowed ground. Maybe
I'll put that out there.
Maybe he's tried to beat Safi.
Maybe, but he's not going to have plasma. He's going to have to go back to Norfair for it, which means he's going to have to go find power bombs.
Now, Vacant is actually heading towards Kraid, and it has various, so you can check multiple items underneath if you need to. He has no plasma either, so he'd have to go back and check as well.
Yes, Pikmin's going through Taurine right now as well.
Absolutely. I mean, Pikmin is much more well equipped in this case with supers. He has 16 in total.
Although he does not have long beam.
Yeah, that's the only drawback. He has no long beam, no power grip, no high jump.
And he never went back for gravity suit either.
Nope. So he's much weaker in terms of his equipment. His supers are the only thing he's strong on.
However, it's still anyone's game. Saffron might wind up dying and getting set back at some point, or someone finds that one item that clicks and they just blast through the game.
Maybe. I mean, Contender has plasma, but he's going back through Norfair for some reason. He'd be better off going through the worms. Here's some random text. It is this fate, etc., etc.
I really liked how our like and subscribe.
we've got the shameless MST plug. We're also 40 minutes.
I really 40 minutes in.
40 minutes
Not
in.
bad.
Yeah.
I really do like how our intro to the game was Team Rocket, but for Kraid and Ridley.
Yep.
I got a kick out of that during one of my seed tests when I saw that.
Pikmin is quite low on supers. He's going to have to refill. He's only got 5 supers.
Yes.
So there's going to be an extra one.
Like he didn't. Seems like he was trying to rely on luck then instead of conserving his supers.
Well, it seems to be going through with the missiles. He's got 88 of those, which is plenty. So everyone's having fun with Charlie. Missed.
Oh, and you missed it.
Vacant has
That's always rough.
killed Kraid as well.
Seems like everyone's doing pretty decent today.
Saffron's got Charlie and hasn't died. Now Contender is heading also to Turian. It's a bit slower than the other guys. Sadly, his route was not the best to take. Although he might end up checking Brinstar in case, or he could make a beeline for the end. We'll see. Likely the latter.
He's gonna have to go back through Norfair to go pick up plasma.
He has plasma, I think.
No,
Doesn't it?
no, he just has ice. Vacant only has ice and wave.
Oh, Vacant, yes. Yes, Vacant. We're talking about Contender.
Oh,
Pikmin's having problems actually getting into the brain and hasn't saved. He's very low on energy.
oh,
If he dies
oh,
now,
no.
then he's going to have a lot of trouble.
When do I turn off space jump?
Probably to get out of the acid, which he's fallen into again. Saf is getting power bombs. He's also doing a cheeky shine spark.
That shine spark, to be fair, is pretty rough.
Yeah.
I mean,
Screw
going
attack.
around, though.
Screw attack isn't on this route, so you can't actually do the shine. I mean, you can do the shine spark, but it's not.
Yeah, shine
It's very
spark is
tight.
not. Shine spark. Screw attack is not on the route.
Ooh,
before
Pikmin's died.
Screw attack blocks.
Pikmin's died.
Oh, and that is a huge. Oh, he's back in Norfair.
So now
Or
Contender
no,
is
he's
going
back
to.
in Ridley.
Yeah, Contender's going to get way ahead of Pikmin now.
That is rough.
Yep. You just never know. Vacant is now leaving Kraid and probably was going to finish the game. Or go and head to Torian and get Plasma later on, it seems. He's doing much better than he was before.
This is why we say safety saves are very helpful in randomizers.
Well, yes, it just depends on how good you are and what items you have. Vacant
Looks
isn't.
like Bacon hasn't. He didn't turn on the zip line.
He didn't. No, interesting. And he has no speed booster, so he has to space jump across, which is very tedious.
I don't think he went and picked up charge beam, did he?
No. So he has to beckon the lettuce leaves across and kill him with missiles.
That's rough.
Sometimes you should aim. Pikmin is having to go back to Norfair to check every single item he's missed. And grab things he needs. Contender is very low on super missiles.
Saffron just blasting through the ship.
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, Contender has 4 supers. He's going to need to refill to get a lot more for the second round of Metroids. He's likely going to have to refill at the end, too.
Contendo making his way through Torian.
Of course.
Nightshade's not having a good day.
He is not, no. He should have gone to the Acid Worm, but I had a feeling he wanted to finish ASAP. But it's punished him.
I feel like doing Acid Worm would have been faster just because of this room.
Yeah. This is why Acid Worm should be done. Contender is very low on supers. He has 2. And he's going to need some to refill. He's got 4 now. If he gets lucky,
he's going for conserving it.
yeah, if he gets lucky, he could get 8 back and ruin the brain. But yeah, he's on 6. Let's see if he gets 8.
Hey, you got 2. Wow, he's at 10.
Oh
The
my
clutch.
god! Hold on.
Jesus. Quick update on MST. He's diving through the lava pit in Trozodia. Oof. MST having a rough time because he didn't go pick up gravity suit.
Absolutely. Although he's very
Have a fun time with that too.
yeah, he's short on missiles because I think he used them on the Metroids instead of supers.
Oh, and he would have needed to farm anyways.
Yeah. So now he's going to have to use supers on the brain. If he misses, he will have to refill somehow. He isn't aware of the sitting in front of the brain strat. But
I think he is. He's just going for this one, just jumping instead.
To be safe, I imagine. Yeah. Saffron's going straight for Ted, Iron Ted. Contender's almost got the brain. If you dip below the eye line, then the brain will shut its eye for 1 round. So if you fall in the acid, you've got to get out as soon as you can. It'll stay shut while you're in the acid. It's having fun getting out. Saffron has gotten Ted.
Oh Jesus, Connor dies to timer because he can't get out of acid.
Yep. Pretty sure get out in time. It's only on normal, so the timer is fine how it is.
Yes. Saffron looking like he's going to be the first to finish today.
Absolutely. And will he get the early time? We shall see. I don't think he will.
He's got 30 seconds to do so.
Yeah, I don't think it's escaping in 30 seconds. He can save a lot of time with the Shine Spark, but it won't be 30 seconds worth.
No. But will it be better than his previous time?
Absolutely, yeah.
We shall see. Because his previous time was what, 54?
It was 54, yes.
I think he'll make it. I don't think he'll leave with only 30 seconds left on his timer.
Contendo has escaped.
Hey.
Now Pikmin has also gotten Plasma again. He's probably going to safety save right before Tyrion. Vacant has gotten Weed Core, aka Charge Beam. There's a lot of weed in this run for some reason. Saffron is going for the Shrine Spark. He has to be very careful because he doesn't have that much health. So the Black Pirates could get him.
No, he doesn't.
He has only one power bomb.
This is like at the point where anything could happen. He could run out of energy and die.
Absolutely, yeah.
If he doesn't get good,
messes up the missile on the Mothball Tunnel guy. Let's see if the RNG pirates favor him. Either the pirates can come at a moment's notice, or they'll come 30 minutes later. It's complete RNG dependent. As Saffron's gone the long time for the pirates, although he is now finished. 51-13.
Dang.
That's a 3-minute improvement. Congratulations, Saffron.
Yeah, nice one. I'll put your time in. Hold on. So he started and he finished. Let's check. Let's get his points in a second.
Looks like he doesn't want to do an interview this time.
That's fine. He has nothing to
Oh,
talk
MST
about.
forfeited.
Oh no, he must have realized that Plasma was out of reach for him.
No, he just died to a pirate.
Oh, has he? Damn it.
Yeah.
Does MST want an interview? Vacant is double checking every single item in Kraid. He must have gotten out of the grasp of Kraid's there underneath. Pikmin is heading
I
straight
can't tell,
to.
but it looks like he turned off Wave Beam.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, he hasn't actually. He reset. That's what it is. He has to go back through.
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, he realized his mistake, went to go turn on the
Absolutely. I've got MST
conveyors.
across. So MST.
So your seed sucks because I know what you did.
What? What do you mean?
And you specifically picked a seed so your route wouldn't seem like trash.
What?
But
No.
your route is trash.
What?
Actually, this seed's not that bad.
Yeah,
This
if
is
you
not
use
bad.
Jiffy's trash
Norfair.
route, it's not bad. However, if you use the correct route, it's
You
trash.
didn't go through Norfair.
I didn't need to.
You did.
No, I
In this
didn't.
case.
Plasma's in Norfair.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You see, actually, my big brain plan, since I got ice in there, it's like, well, I checked some items here. I was like, I already had a pretty good time from last week. So, like, if I'm going to go better than my time from last week, I'm going to bet, or I'm going to hope Plasma is on my way after terrain.
Yeah. So I imagine the pressure
fair.
from Safi getting ahead would have gone to you. You would have thought, yeah, I'm going to get a better time.
No, I mean,
Because-
I had like 51 or 52 on my
52:03. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't going to beat that time by looking through Norfair.
Yeah, of course.
So I was like, nope, I'm going to just, go on and do things.
Throw the run.
I'm
yeah.
just surprised at how no one's picked up Gravity Suit. Gravity Suit is at early supers.
Yeah, it's. I thought I had the means to get it, but there's really no point. It would have helped with some damage for the pirates, but so would Plasma.
Yeah. It also would have helped with the lava dive and Chozodia.
That's the only spot it really helps is that
Yeah.
lava dive.
I mean, when you have
Otherwise-
when you have
It would
three
have got me the
tanks-
power bomb, that first power bomb.
Yeah,
That's
when
it.
you
You'd
when
be
you have
kinda
three tanks and stuff, then you're fine to not go gravity. Is not needed.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not worth getting that. But no, I was banking on Plasma being in a dumb after terrain location on the way to Ted, and it wasn't.
It was not. No.
So, yeah. No
Should've-
point in continuing on. I wasn't going to beat my time.
Should have followed the YouTube video.
No.
Wow.
My route was still better.
Anyway, yeah.
Well-
Like some people, I actually...
Nice try. Nice try.
Wow. With the
It was a valiant
this
effort.
patronizing commentator here.
I had-
Nice try,
I had-
nice try.
I have your stream open on the side.
Imagine
I
having
got-
my stream open.
I got to
Oh,
see how
and
bad
remember, viewers of MetConst, like and subscribe. Shy Guy Express.
Yeah, you got a shout out, didn't you?
Look, not near. I'm still upset because it's not nearly as much as Glitch got.
Yeah, you got 3 messages. You get 1, I guess. Anyway, thank you for the interview.
Wow,
I'll send
bad.
you back.
Yes.
Goodbye.
GG.
Let's get rid of MST. Wow, we can. So anyway, Contendo has finished Charlie, is heading straight to Iron Ted. Vacant, I believe he could either go back around the planet or he can head to Zodia and stuff. Pikmin is finishing up the brain. Just
So,
to catch
looks
you up.
like, unless something happens to Connor, it looks like it's gonna be Contendo then Pikmin.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, Contendo seems pretty comfortable with his energy right now. I
So it
don't
looks
see-
like the only other person, like our 4 contenders that we're viewing in MST are the only ones racing today, so should be a fairly short. So
Absolutely.
shouldn't
Yeah.
be too much longer.
Definitely a big congrats to Saffron for getting getting 3 minutes better than his previous time.
Ooh, we're getting rage from Metroid MST. Thank you, Metroid MST. Subscribe to Shy Guy Express on YouTube. Back in a second.
Oof. Vacant messing up that the early super shine spark. But it looks like he's actually going for gravity.
Gosh, we've got 20 viewers now. So I'll
Yeah.
just link you to some of the things. Right now, we've had
Grab the secret agent clone.
we've had Saffron finish. We're just having Pikmin Contender and Vacant race out right now.
Yes. Oh, it looks like Vacant Shade's having some trouble with that shine spark.
Yeah, he appears to be getting gravity. He's probably going to head back to Norfair afterwards to go look for Plasma Beam. Contender's going the long way to Iron Ted because he has no power bombs. Interestingly, he could, unless RNG has not favored him or something. I'm not entirely sure.
He's definitely taking the longer route for sure.
Absolutely. Pikmin is now heading to Charlie. Yes, this is a restream channel. Is the music too loud, Safi? I can turn it down if you like.
He might just have his volume turned up too loud.
Okay. Yeah, it appears Vacant is likely going down to North there to look back for Plasma.
Actually, I just did a quick audio check on the stream. It looks like the the music actually is barely audible.
Oh, right. I apologize. I wasn't aware of this. Contender is very low on energy. Even with Various Suit, he only has only 10.5 left. The Pirates seem to be quite aggressive on there up there. Kokomaro has just joined the ISC channel just to type .forfeit.
Good job.
And as always, blame Mage, according to Pikmin's screen. People who aren't aware, Mage is the Metroid Advanced game editor. It lets you change Metroid Fusion Zero Mission.
It's basically Smile for the GBA Metroids.
Yeah. Contender's going for a safety save and an NG refill, which is very good.
Pikmin would have been further ahead had he done the same.
Absolutely, yep.
At Torian.
Hopefully Vacant will go and get Plasma at some point.
Yeah.
Very soon.
Looks like he's going the longer route. Oh, excuse me. So many yawns this stream. What's going on? What did you do to me, Jiffy?
What did I do? I didn't know. Obviously, because Contendo has no power bombs, he has to go a little slower way towards Iron Ted and out as well, because no power bombs means you can't break some of the essential blocks that you would usually go by.
Yes. While power bombs are not required, they're very helpful. If you find
Absolutely.
them along your way.
Yep, they help before breaking some of the blocks. Oh yeah, Pikmin's doing the wall jump out of the lava, which is very good. Contender's now going to Mecha. You have to use them to break some of the blocks to get around. I mean, usually you would go get power bombs just off the side and then go, but there's a secret passage you can use with missiles.
Yes. Looks like Pikmin's picking up some power bombs.
Yep.
But it looks
Contender
like
gets
it's already too late.
Yeah, Contender gets a very, very perfect Mecha Ridley kill.
I actually missed the message from Saffron. Calculate survival result 18%.
18%, that's quite low. Contender's going to die.
Looks like he's at least halfway decent at bomb jumping.
Yeah, which is good. I mean, Concon is actually... Well, Concon. Contender, Connor. Same people.
Yeah.
Connor, Contender, they're very good at bomb jumping. Because he's actually a GBH attack. He blames Mage for things. He's trying to find the opening for the alternate route outside. There it is. It's found it.
Honestly, the best way to find that is just to spam the up button.
Yep. Now, what's the time on the clock right now?
102.
17. Yep.
Yes.
Pikmin's very low on energy, but there's a save room very close by, but he just needs to be very careful with how he approaches it. Woohoo.
Did he safety save at Torian this time?
I believe so, yes. He can't save here, he has to kill the pirate. Oh, he got it.
Yeah, I believe the alarm went down just as he went through the door.
Yeah, he got lucky. The save rooms don't actually activate if the alarm's on. You have to you have to turn the alarm off and then activate the saves.
Looks like Vacant finally got his plasma beam.
Absolutely. Now he can go finish the game too.
Yes. And he's pretty set up for it too.
Pikmin could take the quicker route towards Iron Ted. Oh, sorry, I'm really tired.
We apologize to everyone for all the yawns.
Yeah. I woke up, 5 hours ago? That's really bad given that I live in the UK and it's 7 o'clock in the evening.
I woke up an hour and a half ago.
Metroid Construction Tired stream.
Yes. Metroid construction for tired people. Incoming pain?
Contender's probably struggling with the pirates. Oh, he's messed up the thing.
Oh no!
Oh no! He might die. He might die. Oh, he's no! Pikmin might be able to pull ahead, especially because he has one power bomb.
No, Contendo saved just before Iron Ted. So.
Yeah, but again, Contendo has no power bombs.
That's true.
Oh no!
Wrecked.
That is painful.
I think I know how MSC was like incoming pain.
Yeah.
Connor just like screaming. Or not screaming, but like
yeah,
very
I can
upset.
imagine. I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. The screams of agony.
Contendo last time got a 124.32, so he could still beat his first time, even if he died.
Yes, because we were only at 104, so
yeah,
still plenty of wiggle room. The German schnitzel is yelling.
I suppose the luck only lasts so far.
Yeah, right now it seems like Pikmin and Connor are going to be neck and neck.
Contendo isn't raising Ridley's head. You need to jump further up to let Ridley's head raise so you can get a quicker kill. He doesn't get the quick kill.
Oh no!
Pikmin might be able to get ahead. Never mind.
There he goes.
Contendo gets the kill. Yeah, it's quite nice.
That is actually a decent Ridley palette. Going
There
from
we
silver to
go.
green.
Oh, Pikmin just misses it by a few frames in this case. Wow, that was very close.
Oh boy, this is going to be tight.
Yeah, very tight. Only a few.
Especially if Pikmin utilizes those power bombs correctly.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, and Pikmin has power grip too, doesn't he?
Oh, yes, he does. With power grip and high jump. So,
Well, Connor has... You first.
Pikmin has high jump, so he can do the shine spark. So that'll make him gain a lot of time on Connor.
Yes, and also because he doesn't have to bomb jump to all the things.
Hmm.
Pikmin pulls ahead.
Nice one. Because Connor was struggling with one of the bomb jumps earlier on.
Yes, plus Pikmin cleared away the power bomb blocks. So he has just a straight shot.
Sorry about the timeout, Safi. I think that's just an automatic thing. Yeah, Contendo has to go a much slower way with very few optimizations to his route. For example, he can't power grip. He can't power bomb one of the slots because he doesn't have power bombs first. Obviously.
Wow,
so-
Nightbot with the hard spam removal on caps. 2 people so far in chat.
Yeah, shame. Contendo is setting up the speed boost. However, he can't get the speed boost. Well, he's messed it up as well. So
The ball spark, yeah. Looks like Pikmin didn't get the ball spark either. Vacant on his way through Torian, finally. Come on, man, I believe in you. Pull ahead.
now, just to make this finished, I mean, he started a bit late, But I'll take his time as what's in the chat right now, which is 1:07:25, just in he's finished.
Yes.
So he started a bit late, so I'm surprised he finished with that time.
Well, he's only going through terrain now. He still has to go through Charlie and the ship.
Pikmin has finished as well, so he's done 1:07:54.
Pikmin pulling ahead. Good job, dude.
Contendo is struggling again.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh, he's dead again.
Good.
No.
Oh.
Damn. That is a shame.
This is Vacan's chance to catch up.
Yeah, Connor has no powerbomb, so he isn't able to do the pirate strat. The safe pirate strat. Where you have to jump down and lay a powerbomb underneath. I'm also going to bring Pikmin across. Hello, Pikmin.
Congrats on pulling ahead of Connor.
I'll admit, even with my mother playing Death and Terrain, it was really close at the freaking end.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you struggle to get out of the acid in Turian,
Yeah.
which is very interesting.
That was rough.
Yeah.
But in general, you did absolutely fine. I mean, you went back down to Ridley while you died, which was not the best. Obviously, lost a lot of time to that. But I
Yeah.
believe
But in the
you beat your. Oh no, you didn't know. Meant your first time was 57:26, and you got 1:07:54 this time. So
But
didn't beat it.
in the end, what pulled you ahead of Connor was the fact that you took a little bit of extra time to go and collect some items. Like you grabbed Power Grip and you got High Jump, while Connor doesn't have either of those items, and so like he has the Bomb Jump and everything. Plus, you had Power Bombs and he didn't. So
Absolutely. Yep.
sometimes grabbing a little extra items can be that much more helpful in a rando.
Anyway, well done, Pikmin, for finishing. Thank you for the interview. I'll see you later.
Right.
Apparently, the German is very, very, very mad.
Very angry.
Well, hopefully, if he finishes this time around, he'll get to we'll get an interview with him. I'm going to slander him for how bad he is for dying to the pirates twice.
If Vacant pulls ahead and beats Connor,
Yeah.
we're gonna give him so much crap.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Vacant is doing much better this time around. I mean, Vacant last time got a time of 1:54:16, which is actually quite good, especially for someone who's doing it for the first time. And now
Yes.
he's actually doing much better
Yeah.
for his time.
He has plenty of wiggle room to improve with that.
Yeah, absolutely. 1:10:51 so far, so he could get. He's aiming before sub 1:30, so hopefully he's able to manage to get that.
Best of luck, buddy.
We do not need a MetConst Hitler reacts video.
Yeah, no.
Nintendo is going for the speed boost bit, although he has no high jump, so he doesn't need to. He's wasting his time essentially. I should put the finished on Pikmin. Yep, so he's messed up.
Yeah.
He's realized he had no high jump. And he was wasting his time. Vacant has done the brain though. Interesting spot to spark.
Is there any actual spot where you can spark and get all the way up in this room?
No, like you get about halfway.
That's unfortunate.
Wait, so you can get through the spark without using high jump? Oh, right. So you're getting halfway through. I see. Connor, hopefully, is going to get the pirates. He should be patient. If he jumps down, he's going to risk bumping into them, which he might end up doing.
Confused
Yep.
noises.
Yep, confused German voices. But the pirates really can be punishing.
I don't
Yeah.
think he's jumping low enough to actually trigger them.
Yep. I think you're right. He's gonna move a
The
bit
way
further
I
back.
triggered them actually was the way I got them triggered was I'd go down to that bottom ledge and I'd shoot them, and then I'd jump back up, and that seemed to work as well without
Ooh.
power bombs.
He almost moved his aim out the way, and he almost went back down again. See, the pirate's gonna be very, very RNG dependent.
Yes, because they actually have to jump around long enough to actually grab the wall and climb up.
Yep.
Sometimes they're a bit dumb. And there's Connor with third place.
Yep. I'll just get the time and put it in for him.
1:13:15.
Yep.
Oh, looks like his stream kind of froze.
Yes, he's rejoining the
There it
IRC,
goes.
I believe. Yeah, there was
Oh, did he
only
get kicked from the IRC?
he timed out. Yeah, there's only
Oh,
5
no.
races today. I got a time 1:13:15 though, just of live. The only person who started late was Justin Bailey.
Oh, Justin Bailey was also racing?
Yes, well he didn't enter.
Oh, okay.
1:13:55. We'll take 1:13:15 on our spreadsheet. Now we'll pull Connor over for an interview, hopefully. Let's see his rage.
Might get some blind rage coming through. It's
I'll put the finished on his thing because his stream is having hiccups, I think.
I think it's just because from him clicking off the screen.
Maybe, yep. If someone could tell Connor to go interview, that'd be great.
If you want.
No, he must. There's no choice.
No. If he must, then you could just drag him in here. If you really want to interview him that
Oh.
bad.
Alright, he's coming across. Hello, Connor. Just to
Hello,
point out
Connor.
first,
Hello.
because you disconnected, I did the dot time when you finished on our end, so your time was actually 1:13:15, not 1:13:55.
Okay.
Just to be generous in this case.
Yeah.
So you died a lot. How do you feel? You probably feel like crap.
Yeah.
Wow, Jiffy, come on, give the guy a chance.
No remorse.
Honestly,
No
I
remorse.
think if you had spent a little bit of extra time like Pikmin did and picked up some extra items in the back of Brinstar, you probably would have had a bit of a better time.
Hmm.
But overall, that wasn't too bad, except for dying to pirates twice at the end. That was rough.
Yeah, it was.
You hate to see it.
How come you grabbed no power bombs at the end?
Where were the power bombs?
There are a few in a few places.
Well, there were a few in a few places.
There was one behind a missile block on the way towards the ship.
Yeah.
In the pirate pit that you go through. Plus, you could have used speed boosters to pick up power bombs.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, Vacant Shade just picked up power bombs in this right after Charlie. They were right
Wow.
after those speed boost blocks.
Well, you need to have gravity for that, and I don't think Connor got that.
Oh, that's
No.
true. That's true.
But you still got a really
I
good
was-
time, actually.
Yeah, that was decent. I don't know if it was better than your old one or not because I missed last week's race.
The original one was 1:24:32, so 1:13:15 is an improvement.
Yes, good job.
Anyway, thanks for the interview. See you later.
Yeah.
I don't think he's happy with me when he said yeah.
No, you just went and harped on the poor guy.
No remorse for anyone. They had my beautiful video to practice.
That's...
You know, Vacan's
Somehow
just
they're
heading. Vacan's just heading to Iron Ted now, so just as quick as he can. He has some power bombs
Yeah.
which can grab him some time, but hopefully he'll be getting his 1:30 that he wanted.
Hopefully. I mean, so far it looks like he's on track to hopefully get a sub 30, 130.
Yep. I mean, well, one's 17:33, so 12 and a half minutes, and you can do it in that time, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this seed wasn't terribly bad. Plasma was in the bottom of North Air,
Yes.
and Ice was in the bottom of Ridley. The only the Space Jump was not on. It was in Chisodia. No, not Space Jump. Screw Attack was in Chisodia. Space Jump was in Ridley. The only problematic items were High Jump and Power Grip, and Long Beam as well, because those were in Upper Brimstone.
I'd say the problematic item was Plasma Beam, because Plasma Beam's in one of those rooms that sometimes you can very easily just forget about.
Oh, yeah.
Where it is.
That's true, yeah.
Plus, it's at the end of like the mid North Air run as well, and
Yeah.
if you don't have Plasma Beam or Wave Beam, you feel less inclined to actually go through that run.
Of course, yeah. It's very
So-
cumbersome, especially when it's an item you need to beat the game. You there's no choice but to go back around if you have no speed or wave.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, the purpose of these seeds I've chosen is to make sure people check every single item they can, and are rewarded for doing so. For example, going to Brinstar to double check grants you High Jump and Power Grip. Check into the Zodiac gives you the suit.
It's like Valiant isn't quite sure where those missile blocks are.
Yeah, they're just next to the
They're right-
Screw Attack.
Yeah, they're right next to they're directly to the left of the screw attack blocks. Oh,
Route- Route fixing? My route is fine. The route I provided in the video in the thread is the safest route you can take, because it covers every single item spot. They're just salty you lost, MSG. Sorry. Should have learned my route.
Oh, everyone has their own different routes.
Yeah, I mean, there is no real way you can guarantee a good route for any
Honestly,
randomizer.
The way I go is depending on what items I get, then I try to judge which route would be better with the items I got currently.
Absolutely, yeah.
And depending on how easy it would be to check some of the items as well.
That's punny.
It's
Yeah, I mean, MST threw the seed. Obviously, just went through it while they could. The problem with that, Justin Bailey, is it doesn't guarantee the one is beatable. I wouldn't do that for anyone. God no.
yeah. The randomizers actually have code in them to make sure that there's minimal chance of an uncompletable seed. While it does happen sometimes, yeah. Or logic is made through code. I don't want to hear it.
Logic checks are code.
Ooh. There is still the occasional like random times. They're rare, but sometimes you can get an unbeatable seed. It does happen.
The next race
next
is next month. I need to decide the. I need to
Isn't
decide.
it hyper?
It's the Super Metroid route randomizer, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Which is going to be an absolute pain to set up because I've never done it before and I don't know the first thing about it. So getting a
I've
time,
never actually seen a root rando. So.
yeah, getting times for those is going to be horrendous. Anyway, Mecha Ridley time.
Come on, Vacant. Don't die.
Hopefully gets the quick kill. We'll do it next week. I don't want you to pick times that suit you. I mean, I'll obviously give a few a run myself. Because I'll be commentating all the randomizers because I'm obviously one of the staff members of the Olympics. And I just help decide the runs. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to actually make myself aware of the rules. So Vacant has an 18% chance of survival, and a 8-minute chance. No, 8 minutes to get his sub 130. Freeze Flame
I think
is
he's gonna do it.
yeah, Freeze Flame is October, so it's quite a way. And Contender is actually going to be commentating that. It's a Zoom mission hack made by Contendo.
Is that the one with the 2 dimensions? One's hot, one of them's frozen.
Yes, hence Freeze and Flame.
Yeah, I don't think I ever finished that, or even played the updated version.
His stream is Contendo, therefore he's Contendo. Alright, I'll put Connor next time if he runs again. No, Vacant could go for the Shine Spark, given that he has the Ball Spark. Although he seems to be just going straight for it.
He might not even know about it.
Maybe not.
Or he
No.
does, he just doesn't know how to do it.
Yeah. Although he has to go through the slow robots, which have been quite annoying, especially when they walk backwards sometimes.
I mean, he has supers.
Yep. Which he must be
And at
saving.
this point, you don't need him anymore.
No.
I like the blue and pink of those of the bomb user, the atomics.
Yep. Vacant appears to somewhat know about the strat, but isn't quick enough. But he has very anti-gravity, so he can just tank them with the tanks he has, and he's finished 124.51.
Congratulations.
Let's grab him across for an interview.
Timer on my end.
Nice one. So that's it for the first randomizer. Yes, the spreadsheet. Let me just fill in Vacant Shade. I mean, I've done almost everything. Just need to quickly fill it in and announce the times. But let's get Vacant in for an interview.
All right.
012451. There we go. Right. Is Vacant around?
Yeah, he's in there.
Okay, hold on.
Congratulations to all our runners for completing today. Except you, MST.
Hello, Vacant.
Hello.
So you got your sub 130 like you wanted.
Yeah, it worked
Good
out.
job.
Congratulations.
You did much better that time, and I could tell it was because of the power grip and high jump.
Yeah, that made a big difference for sure.
Because I remember last time you had to bomb jump almost every single time to get through, and now you had power grip and high jump. You could just jump around and make things easier.
Yeah.
What happened in Norfair? Did you just stop halfway through?
Yeah, I didn't remember all the items that were there, and so I checked a few, and then I ended up heading towards trade. So that's why
Right,
missed
I see.
Plasma.
And you have to go back for them.
Yeah, that would have saved a bunch of time.
Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, anyway, good job. You got your sub 130. You did a really good job.
Yeah, overall for was this your second time running through the rando?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was actually pretty good for a second time running through.
yeah, really good. I'll send Vacant Shade back. Thank you for the interview.
All right.
See you later. Right, I might as well go over the times now. So I don't think I filled in last week. So last week we had MST, Saffron, Pikmin, Justin Bailey, Connor, Vacant, and Dopey, and Croak, who forfeited, who raced as well. Croak only got 5 points because he forfeited halfway through. MST got a time. Well, he got 24.969 points. Saffron got 24.874 points. Pikmin 24.598. Justin 21.698. Connor 18.352. Vacant 11.974. And Dopey got over the high time, so he only got 10. But this week, we'll go over them slowly this time. Well, Croak didn't actually enter the race, so he didn't get the forfeit, but he forfeited the first one, yes. So this time around, Saffron got 0 hours, 51 minutes, and 13 seconds, which got him 14.989 points for the time, so 24.989 overall. This time MST forfeited, and so he started, so he gets 5 points for starting. Justin Bailey got a time of 1:07.25. His time was what is that? So his time score was 12.924, so it's 22.924 overall. Pikmin got 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 54 seconds with points of 12.816. That's 22.816 overall. Connor got a time of 1:13.15, so 11.503 points for the time, so 21.503 overall. And finally, Vacant Shade 1:24.51, so that's 8.262 points for the time, so that's 18.262 points overall. I believe Vacant, Connor, and Safi improved their times, and Pikmin did too. No, Pikmin didn't. Never mind. Just Saffron, Connor, and Vacant. Justin Bailey as well.
Safi does count. He got a 3-minute improve.
But yes, anyway, next month is going to be the Super Metroid Room Randomizer. So expect more people coming to that. I imagine more Super Metroid runners turn up rather than GBA and Metroid, because no one plays those.
I doubt I'll be commentating next time as well, because I've commentated the past 2 races, or this race and the race from last month. So, and plus I've never seen Route Rando.
Yep, I'll be around there. So, Nestroid Rando is after that. Then I believe it's Hyper Metroid in September.
I want to say that's right.
Yeah, I think so. Metro Planets is not on the list. Sorry, but anyway. We might as well wrap this up. So I'm Jiffy. I'm with Secret Agent Clunk.
Yep.
This has been Metroid Zero Mission Randomizer Race. See you next mission.
Thank you all for watching.
See you later.